This at 11 o'clock. I'm Lorenzo Hall.
I'm Leslie Foster. This is a move that would shake up the D.C. sports scene big time. So tonight, we'll unpack that big announcement from Virginia leaders and Monumental Sports and tell you what D.C. has to say about it.
All right, so let's begin with 3 things you need to know right now. First up, the plan to move the team is not a done deal just yet. We have to point that out. The Virginia General Assembly still needs to approve this before the project can move forward.
Second, if that plan is approved, groundbreaking on the new arena in Alexandria is expected to begin in 2025. The teams could start playing there in 2028.
And third, the venue in Potomac Yard would be more than just an arena. New retail stores, restaurants, and other community spaces are also included in this plan.
New tonight, we headed for that neighborhood around Capital One Arena. There were fans headed to a Wizards game and businesses thinking about the future. Casey Nolan is there live tonight. And Casey, we know you talked with some pretty worried business owners and some disappointed fans.
Yeah, disappointed fans, Leslie, and not just because of a 20-point loss from a 3-20 Wizards team. The fans we talked to and the business owners worry this move could take more from Chinatown than just the 2 teams.
For 2 teams struggling to produce wins, their fans are certainly fired up about one potential loss in particular.
It's going to be a huge loss without it.
If they move, it's going to be like totally different down here.
It's really going to leave a void here.
But while Wednesday's news of a possible move for both the Wizards and the Capitals to Northern Virginia has fans upset about the future,
it's just absolutely insane. Don't use Washington's name and go across the river. That's not Washington.
there could be history at stake too.
This is my daddy.
Leah Dang married into the family business at China Express.
A lot of history, yeah.
She says she feels a sense of duty to keep the restaurant alive. After 37 years in business, she says its location next door to Capital One has helped them survive in recent years. If the teams move, they'll take the customers with them 81 nights a year between the 2 teams.
For my family, it's very bad news.
Bad news.
Yeah, bad news.
Do you worry?
Yes, very worried.
They'll fill the bars, they'll come in and get food.
Across from Capital One, Luna Hall's GM says they already serve a strong weekend crowd regardless of games, but without game nights, weeknights could struggle.
The weekdays would probably be slower than what they would be now with the teams in DC.
The district says it will fight to keep the teams and the business they bring.
There's a lot of work to be done, and I think right now it's a challenge because there's a lot of uncertainty in the air. But I think what I would say to our business community is that we're standing together in this.
A business move by a billionaire that could mean losses outside the arena too.
I hate when sports teams owners do this.
The district estimates that these 2 teams generate $25 million in tax revenue. And then when you add in all of the events, in addition to the games, we're talking about more than $300 million that they say that all of those events, plus the teams, help generate in sales for the businesses around here. And when you talk to people around here, they worry that if the teams go, those other events could go too. Lorenzo.
That information plus the 3-20 was like the dagger to the heart. Ouch. Casey. All right, we'll see you later.
Yeah, it's a different mood in Virginia right now. Some Virginia leaders are already celebrating the Caps and Wizards' potential move, and so is the owner of the team.
If all of this goes as planned, we will still be a big part of the entire DMV. That is our goal. That is our commitment.
This spectacular sports and entertainment district will be at the heart of the most vibrant innovation corridor in the world, a corridor that starts at Amazon HQ2 in Arlington and stretches through the Virginia Tech Innovation Campus.
It is an opportunity for multiple years of commercial development and investment and revenue diversification for the city. But ultimately, we're going to have to ensure that our community's voices are heard.
Yeah, and Virginia's General Assembly still needs to approve the move, and state lawmakers we spoke with think that will happen.
I think we will. And we had a meeting of the MEI committee on Monday evening, and we spent about 2 hours working through it. And it's a fantastic operation.
Our 2024 legislative session starts in less than a month, and this opportunity will be among our state's priorities.
And they are trying to move quickly. This is a rendering of what the new venue in Potomac Yard could look like if and when it's built.
So everybody's got opinions. We know a lot of you do too, and that includes our sports anchor, Chick Hernandez.
What's on your mind?
I'm kind of blank right now, to be quite honest with you. This happened so quick. They did a nice job of keeping it secret.
Boy.
But now you're just going, what happened here? Yeah, so many things on my mind. Now, look, I've been around a while, grew up here. I remember when the Squire, Jack Kent Cooke, 31 years ago, tried to move his football team to the very same spot, Potomac Yard, that ultimately failed. I was here working when Abe Poland moved his basketball team, the Bullets, to D.C. and changed the name to the Wizards. And I'm here now, working, when Ted Leonsis says he's moving his basketball and hockey teams to Virginia. It's not a done deal by any means, but it sure feels that way. And that's what our teams do. They make us feel a certain way. They're part of our fabric, our long-term memories. How do I feel as a native? Sad. How do I feel as a sportscaster who will cover these teams wherever they are? I get it. Ted Leonsis has always been about business. This plan was not etched recently. That's not the way he works. He wants space, and the Potomac Yard provides it. 8 million square feet.